and welcome to the Scrapbooking Studio. My name is Tracy Walker, Career Memories Advisor, and welcome to another episode of Sketch Sunday. Today, we are going to do, this is going to be a challenging one, and I kind of already practiced. I hope this works. We're doing Project Recipe 14, which originally was done with the Christmas Cheer collection. This is out of the book 52, move this over, 52 Project Recipes, goes out of the way, book, and we're on page 32. So we need, for this one, they had a dark base and kind of a lighter base. So these are our base right here. And then this is going to be, and I have scraps. This is kind of like all that I have left. So this is going to be designer paper 1, and then we'll kind of cut things from there. And if we need to, I've got some more scraps that we could probably go through and find. But I feel like let's kind of use what we got, and then we'll see what we got from there. Okay, so let's cut designer paper. We need an 8.5 by 8.5 square. Sure. Yeah, the foot is up. Okay. So 8.5. And then 8.5. Alright. This one will save. We've got these two. We'll put them over here. And then the next one I'm going to do in this yellow. And I need, cut it this way. So I need, first I'm going to cut these little tiny 1/2-inch strips. And I need 4 of those. 1. Hopefully I have enough. 2. I think I'm going to. 3. Oops. And then remove my little sticky note. And then 4. All right, we made it. We have those. And then just going to even that up. And then I need 4 2.5 by 2. Let's get that extra. All right. Let's see what we got for. So we got plenty. So we're going to do 2.5. Perfect. And then we're going to cut 4. 1, 2. Hopefully we have enough. If not, I'm sure I can find more. 3. No, we do not have enough. All right, for that one. Maybe we'll get it. Let's cut. Let's see, 2.5. And cut 2.5. And I'm just cutting like 1 square. There we go. Over there. I've got 4 of those. All right, and then I need, to use this one up first. So 2.5. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 7. And we could always come back and use something else for mats. Just trying to work my way through using up all my stuff. All right, so we got 2.5. Let's see how many I can get out of this one. Need to clean my. Okay. There's 2. Right. Scrap. I cut a whole strip because I'm going to need more. So because I need more. Let's see how. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Ooh. I'll have to see if I have to find some more. 6. Why is this piece? It's just short. That's one of those like, why is this? This is 2.5. Where am I at? Like, can I make one? Probably make one. Let's see if we can do that in a strip. Flip it over. We are going to weld one. Usually use regular tape iron, but just use this as the strip. Okay, so let's see if we got. I have to. Here, I don't know if that's still gonna work. That's 2.5. Still, I don't think that's gonna work. So it needs to be. It's still not gonna work. All right. Let's see what I got in here. Wait, no. Yeah, shoot. Oh, wait. I have a couple of full sheets. Alright, so let's just do this. So, close that. Flip it over so I can see. 2.5. There we go. It's a little chunk. All right. And now we've got those. If I need mats, I can get mats too. All right. So let's take our base and start over here. All right. So we've got that's going to go in the middle. I'm going to put this one off to the side. I like doing these just one side at a time. All right, and then let's take that out of there. All right, and then these are going to, oh, I didn't cut these in. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to cut these at 9.5. Yeah, to do that. All right, so 9.5, one, and you could cut them all at once, but since they're so skinny, I'm just gonna cut them one at a time. Two more left. Let's say, feel free at any time to fast forward if you don't want to watch the cutting. That is perfectly acceptable. All right, so we got those. All right, so let's go. Looks like I just need to kind of make it even on each side. And it's okay because what will happen is it'll get covered up if it's not perfect because we are going to I'm trying to make sure I get that right on the little square will cover it up. So all right, this one lined up. Oops. It's kind of got like a weird bubble in it. All right. It's not even your weight. Yeah. And then last it's not perfect, but the squares should cover up the imperfections. But I was gonna say, where are my samples? Here are my samples. So when they go here on the corner, it's gonna cover it up just like that. So now let's just fold these in. There we go. We got one. All right, and I'm back. So I have the 7 of one and 4 of the other. Once again, to fold it, I have folding it in about 7/8 of an inch in. And then what I did is I marked it and I scored it and then folded it in. And that made it easier. So we are going to adhere the first part to this page. In this. Needs to be moved over there. This piece is just wanting to fight me all night. As you can see, I record these, and for whatever reason, some nights are better than others when I record. There we go. That's better. Let's get this guy back in position. This guy. And breakfast. I think this is turning out. This one was, to be honest, was making me very, very nervous. It just all the complicated part. Okay. We have this side, and then we had this. The question is, like, let's see here. We just trade them off. 8. Scooch them down. So that. The question is do I want this side? Or do I want this side? Wow, that's like really busy. Well, let's put this part together first. Should get them all butted up against each other. You'd always look for a different piece. Let's see. If we don't like that, we could change it out. Let's just get these down. Because I feel like the pattern is busy enough with this without having like a really busy pattern. Other one. All right. It's a little bit. Let's make this hang off a little bit. Move all these down. And then we can trim if we need to. My dog is snoring away in a cat bed. She's the size of a cat, so it's not a big deal, but she cracks me up with her snoring. Okay. A bit more. There we go. That's a little more even. All right. So that turned out super cool. Then we have this. Going to be across from that. Blue. Let's just look through the pile and see if there is anything. There's this dark, that dark. There's this. And I feel like that's just. But we could do the blue side. No. Oops. Because what will happen is this will cover it up. Ooh, yeah, that works. I like that a lot better. All right, we're going to put that aside for now. And we're going to adhere this on. And then this covers up that. We have that. All right. What are we looking at for photos? All right. I had to make my own cards because I am out. These are calling for 4 by 5. That's a different size. Where are we at? Yeah. I ran out of the 3.5 by 5 card. So I wonder if this is. I wonder if 4x4s would fit. 4x4 would fit. It's pretty tight. The other thing we can do is these up. So we still have the embellishments. I got 3.5 by 5. What we could do is mat it in pink so that it kind of brings the pink from there over there. Let's see if I've got what I got. Let's see what size this is. Nope, not gonna fit. Do I have any pink? Or I could look for other pink. Nope. Blue. Blue. Dark. Got yellow, but I don't have pink. Let's see what other pinks. What is this pink? I think this is lipstick pink, which I think once it's across from it, I don't think you're gonna realize that's lipstick pink. We could go looking. So let's look at the other side before we look for more pink. So then these are basically 3.5 by 5.5. We could do a 4 by 6 and then 4 by 4s. Is this 4 by, yeah, that's a 4 by 6 and then 3 by 4. Like that. Kind of like that. All right. And then these are matted. Let's see. The mats came from paper 3, which was the blue. We could do some blue. Do some 4 by 6. 4 by 6, 4 by 4 mats. And then maybe, let's see, with this pink. Oh, actually, that would fit. And then, what color is that one? 3 by, so it's a 3 by 4. Whatever. Yeah. Let's make some 4 by 6. Let's see. Let's see. This is already 4 by 6, so I'm gonna do 4.25. 4.25. Oops, forgot to switch out. There. So that's 4.25. I'm gonna do a 6.25. And I'm gonna do another 4.25. We have leftovers. We need that. Then I need a 4. All right. Okay. Move this a little bit. All right. Oops. Lost all my cards. Okay, so then I need 3.25. Save these strips for borders. I like to make little strip borders, and those are perfect for borders. Right. Let's get Yeah, I hope they come back with the cards. Let's see if I have any in my inventory. It's out in the garage, so it's one of those like, yeah, I can just make my own. It'll be fun. All right, we got that. The other one fell and flew away on the floor, so we will just get a new one. So you can tell the most popular sizes that run out fast. All right, we got this will be fine. All right, do there, and I'm just gonna put adhesive on the bottom for the so that I've got room to put pictures. Okay, now we're down to these photos. Make a different decision. Let's see if I got that. Okay. And then got some room up there for that. I just need the pink. So I've got that. I'll just go with what I got. Use up what I have. All right, so I need this. So 5, is it 3.5 by 5.5? So 5 7/5, or 3/4. All right, there, and then 3 3/4, and then we're going to do 3 3/4 again. Hopefully, I have just enough. I do. This is lipstick pink. This was an older buffet from years ago. I just had some in my stash, and I used it for. Yeah, that was Easter eggs I was cutting on. So, all right. And then we'll get embellishments out and see what I got left for those. And mat cards, because we always could fussy cut some mat cards. All right. I feel like I'm running out of paper. Put that down just a little bit. There we go. All right. Push that away. All right. So let's see what we got for embellishments and stickers. Order. What we got in this. All right, let's see what we got. I still have this has something a saying on it. Let's see, your very special day. It's just sweet tooth. I think the rest of these. No, let's see. I don't think the rest of these have any sayings on them. They're just words. Okay, I'll set those off to the side. What do we got in here? Oh, we got all sorts of stuff. Dump it. Let's see. Then we got the HA. P. P. There's a different Y. All right, B, D, A. I'm going to do B, happy B day, B day, and not spell it all out. Okay, and R. Yes, I got that. They're older. Oh, man. Oh, wait, here's the other Y. I need a D now. I made some pinwheels for something, I don't remember. No. All right. An H. There's got to be a D in here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Peppy. They, well, that should be okay. So then we put it up like that. Or do this. Put H. I get that in there and then put that down there. Right? I gotta find the rest of the letters. Right. P. I need an H. Here's the R. Alright, I will be right back after I find all the parts. Alright, I found all the parts. Made a huge mess in the moment. Alright, I'm just gonna move this stuff. Alright, so I got happy birthday on there, and then I was gonna put these on here. These little embellishments. I'm using Birthday Bonanza, and I probably should have said that. So I'm using Birthday Bonanza. This was a collection from a birthday collection from a couple of years ago. Now I just have to find my foam squares. It got buried underneath all of the stuff. Here it is. Okay. I'm gonna foam square this guy up. All right. So then that's all right. Let's look at this page. Now they have so I could fit Sweet Tooth in there. A very special day, kind of. What else is there left? Are these the only two ones? I thought there was more. All right, let's see what I got for stickers too. There's Eat. That works. Do that. Eat cake and celebrate. Is there a cake? Oh, I can do. Let's eat cake. Let's put this one back. Let's eat cake. What else is there? Do something like that. I think that looks good. And then they had stuff, something on every, let's go back. Like on every other one, they had some sort of embellishment. I don't know. It feels like it would just get really, really busy. Okay, hold on. And if we do this one, Oh my gosh. That. I don't want that. Do you need to know? Okay. I'm going to take the sticky off this one. No. All right, so if we have this, like that, I need like to do that. That there like that. The question is do what I have left just seems like no, does not work. I want the hat. No, like that can go. And I'm only putting adhesive on the one side. And then this guy can go up on foam squares. Out there, like that. All right, and then, oh yeah, I was gonna use that. That works. There are things that we can put on there that have no, that are like no sayings, because I feel like maybe do that. That works. Let's do foam squares for these guys. Getting low. Okay. So I feel like this, and this. All right, that works. These embellishments came out of for birthday last year. Yeah, when the book came out, these were part of the free that. Okay, now that I've thoroughly made a huge mess. Get those there. Seems like it's too big. The pinwheels are cute, but I think it's too big. I think that's the same color. Too big. All right. The pinwheels are cute, but too big. All right. Excuse me. I would like the hiccups out of the button. All right. Put these up and put it aside for the moment. And then we'll get both sides out. I'm a messy scrapbooker, in case you didn't notice. And I won't show you the rest of my table, which is a huge disaster. All right. We're kind of getting down to, yeah, that's all I have left for those. I'm getting low. All right. That was one of my practice ones. Put that away. Yeah, I'm sure this is what you want to do, is watch me like clean everything up, but it'll make it easier to display it if I get some of the stuff maybe out of the way. Wait, there we go. This strip moved. All right. So pull these out. This is Birthday Bonanza is what we're using today. Originally it was done with Christmas cheer, but I'm trying to kind of use up what I have. And I had, and you can see I have quite a bit of Birthday Bonanza um, paper, kind of running low on the embellishment stickers. I'll have to see if I have any more. But actually it turned out better. I was really nervous about how these would turn out just with the folding and all that kind of stuff. So, but I think it turned out just great. And thank you for joining me today. Once again, my name is Tracy Walker, Grand Memories Advisor in Des Moines, Iowa. If you want to join a group of women who love to scrapbook, we would love for you to join us. I'll put all the information below in the description, and be sure to follow and subscribe and like. Thank you.